Hi viewers, this is my first session in 9th class and today I would like to explain about the plant tissues. If you are interested with this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel for further notifications. So today our topic is plant tissues. So the plant tissues are classified into 4 types based on their function and location. Those are meristematic tissue, dermal tissue, ground tissue and vascular tissue. So let us see about the first one, that is meristematic tissue. So the meristematic tissue is the tissue which will bring the overall growth and repair the plant, that is known as meristematic tissue. And based on their function and location, this meristematic tissue is divided into 3 types. They are apical meristematic tissue, intercalary meristematic tissue and lateral meristematic tissue. So let us see about the apical meristematic tissue. So the apical meristematic tissue that will bring the growth in the length of the stem, that is known as apical meristematic tissue. And next one is intercalary meristematic tissue, area which has growth of the branching takes place and where the leaf emerges or a stalk of a flower emerges, such tissue is known as intercalary meristematic tissue. And third one is lateral meristematic tissue. So the tissue that brings the growth in the lateral side of the stem, that is the girth of the stem, that is known as lateral meristematic tissue. And the functions of this meristematic tissue is the growth and the repairing of the plant body. And next one is dermal tissue. The tissue that gives the outer covering of the plant is known as dermal tissue. So the dermal tissue is made up of single layer of cells, and based on their function and location, it is of 3 types. That is epidermis, it is the outermost layer, mesodermis, it is the middle layer, and endodermis, it is the innermost layer of the plant. And the cell of this dermal layer is more thicker when compared to the meristematic tissue, whereas in desert plants this is more thicker and waxy. And if you observe the dermal tissue, it has small openings, those are known as stomata, and this stomata is covered by 2 kidney shaped cells, those are guard cells. And this dermal tissue is contains in the roots a hair-like structure, that is known as root hairs. And the functions of this dermal tissue, let us see. So the dermal layer will protect the plant from mechanical damage and loss of water, and also invasion of parasitic and disease causing microorganisms. In some plants, the dermal layer forms many layers on the epidermis, it is known as bark, and this stomata helpful in exchange of gases as well as the transpiration. And the root hairs in the plants will helpful in absorbing the water and mineral salts. And the photosynthesis is also done in the dermal layer only. And next one is the ground tissue. The tissue that forms the bulk of the plant is known as ground tissue, and this ground tissue is of 3 types, that is parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. So parenchyma has soft cells with a thick or thin cell wall, and they are loosely packed. So the parenchyma that contains the chloroplast is known as chlorenchyma, and the parenchyma that has air cavities or spaces, that is aerenchyma, and the parenchyma that stores the food and water is known as storage tissue. And next one is collenchyma. The collenchyma is thick walled and they are tightly packed when compared to the parenchyma. Next one is sclerenchyma. The sclerenchyma are more thick walled and they are arranged compactly than the parenchyma and collenchyma. And the next tissue, fourth tissue, that is vascular tissue. The vascular tissue is the tissue that helpful in transportation, and the vascular tissue is of two types, that is xylem and phloem. The xylem that conducts the water from root to the shoot system, and the phloem that conducts the food materials other than the photosynthetic part in the plant. The xylem and phloem combiningly we call it as vascular bundles. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel for further notifications. Thank you.